Hi, my name is Leslie, and this is Dance Like a Dolphin Senior Fitness. All right, now we're going to do some exercises on the floor. So I want you to get down to the floor as carefully as you can. Use a chair or a countertop or a bed, something for balance if you need it. Otherwise, I like to go down on one knee, use my hand, and sit on my hip. The first exercise we're going to do is bird dog, so we're going to be on our hands and knees. Hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Make sure more of your weight is in your fingers and the knuckles of your hands and less weight in the wrist and the heel of the hand. So what we're going to do is extend one leg back. Keep your hips even. Don't do that. Don't drop it. Keep your hips square and bring it in. Other leg. And bring it in. Again. And you're holding your core. Other leg. All right, now we're going to try the hands out. This is a little more difficult. So walk your hand out and back in. Walk your hand out, back in. Again. And again. All right, back to the legs. And now we're going to lift the leg about an inch or two off the ground. So extend it back. Hold. Here's that core. And down. Up. And hold. And down. Again. Other leg. All right, now more of a challenge. When the arm goes out and lifts slightly off the floor, about an inch or two. Oh, I did more than an inch. And other arm. And once each side. Very nice. Okay, we're going to now do dipping our toes into the water, or pretending we are. So if you're comfortable rolling back, engage those lower abs and roll back down onto your back. If that's a challenge for you, you can always roll onto your hip, onto your side, and then roll onto your back. All right. Lift one knee. Feel your lower abs, and we're going to dip that toe in the water. And again. And one more time. And put that leg down, other leg up. Dip the toe in the water. If you can't make your toe and you dip your heel, that's fine too. But you really want to feel your lower abs. All right, we're going to do the toe dips in the water again. This time, actually dip your heel. Try to go out a little bit further if you can. And if you've mastered that, you can extend your leg all the way out. That's much more difficult. Let's do the other leg. And touch your heel. And up. Again, really feel the lower abdominals working. They're not like super contracted, but they're working, they're engaged. And last one. And rest. And let's widen your feet to about mat width apart or about your shoulder width. And gently let your knees drop to one side and then come up. Drop to the other side. Come up. Your arms could be in cactus. That'll open your chest up. Might be a little much. You could have your arms open and down. All right, very nice. And we're going to roll over onto our side and push up. All right, for our next exercise, we're going to use a stretch band, or you could use a yoga strap or a belt, just something to help you stretch a little bit. So if you're comfortable rolling down, you can roll down using those lower abs, or if that's challenging and you have lower back issues, a safer way to get down is to go to your side, walk your way down, and then roll over onto your back. Okay, we're going to put the strap around the ball of your foot, kind of the ball in the center of your foot. Now, if this is too much of a stretch with your heel over your hip, then let it go out a little bit. You want to feel a stretch, but you don't want to be in pain. So a little mild discomfort is okay. Pain is not okay. So let's bend and stretch, and bend and stretch, and point your toe and flex your toe, point your toe, flex your toe. One more bend, and this time pull it up a little bit. Now I want you to feel like energy's going up through the heel, up into the ceiling, or if you're down here, maybe to the corner of the seam between the ceiling and the wall. But I want energy going out through that heel and then also down through your hip. So the leg is lengthening in both directions. You're going to feel a lot of stretch that way. Make sure your toes are pointed straight, that your leg is perfectly in parallel, not turned out. You can do it turned out, but at first let's do it turned in. So that foot feels flat as if you were standing on the ceiling. And you can give it more stretch if you need, but again, don't press to the point of pain. Gently bend it in. All right, we're on the second leg now. Strap around. Let's bend, stretch, bend, stretch. One more. And point your toe, and flex, point, flex. Let's do one more bend, stretch, and then pull it up and feel that energy going down, energy going up through the heel, so the leg is lengthening in both directions. Feel the stretch, take a deep breath. And release. And go onto your side. We'll do a few clamshells. All right, up. Now make sure your side is not collapsed into the floor. You want to have a little lift there so your hips stay even. So you're opening your knee and controlling it down. You should be feeling it in your glutes. The feet, toes stay together. One more. And let's switch to the other side. And open. So again, the hips are square. You don't have one hiked up or lower, so keep going. You can use this hand to balance, but your core muscles should be engaged. One more. And you can press your way up. Seated. If this is difficult for you, you can sit up on a pillow or a blanket. And let's do a stretch, twist to the side, and a gentle twist to the other side. And a big breath in. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.